Imagine going to work one day and discovering that decades of job protection have vanished overnight. For 50,000 American federal workers, this isn't imagination, it's reality. The Trump administration has just finalized a rule that could reshape the entire U.S. government workforce. But here's the question everyone's asking. Is this about efficiency or control? Stay with me, because what happens next could change American democracy forever. Let's talk about Schedule F. It sounds boring, right? But don't let the name fool you. This single rule has the power to flip the federal government upside down. For over a century, America's civil service has operated on one principle: merit, not politics. You get hired based on qualifications. You get fired only for cause. But Schedule F changes everything. Here's how. Around 50,000 federal employees, the ones who shape policy, who write regulations, who make government actually work, are now being reclassified. They're moving from protected to at will. And at will means exactly what it sounds like. You can be fired at will. No investigation, no appeal, just gone. Now you might be thinking, so what? Private sector workers deal with this every day. Fair point. But here's the difference. These aren't just any workers. We're talking about scientists at the EPA who determine if your water is safe to drink, analysts at the Treasury who protect the economy from collapse, experts at the CDC who respond to pandemics, and Veterans Affairs officials who process benefits for soldiers. The question is, should these professionals worry about politics or science? Should they tell the truth or tell the boss what he wants to hear? The unions aren't staying quiet. They're calling this an attack on the civil service itself. A wrecking ball, they say, and they're heading to court. Their argument? Simple. If you can fire experts for disagreeing with you, you don't have a government, you have a political machine. But the administration sees it differently. Their view, government is slow, bloated, resistant to change. Presidents need loyal teams to execute their vision. After all, they were elected by the people, right? Let me paint you a picture of what this could mean for everyday Americans. You file your taxes, but the IRS expert who could help you fired last week for questioning a policy change. Now your refund is delayed 6 months. A new drug needs approval, but the FDA scientist with 20 years of experience, gone, replaced by someone more agreeable. Would you trust that drug? Climate data shows your coastal city is at risk, but the researcher who compiled it, removed for political reasons. Do you evacuate or stay? This is the real cost. When expertise becomes optional, when speaking truth becomes dangerous, we all pay the price. From the government's perspective, things get messy too. Yes, some federal workers resist change. Yes, bureaucracy can be frustrating. Yes, presidents should be able to implement their agenda, but institutional knowledge matters. Experience matters. The person who's been tracking terrorist cells for 15 years knows things a political appointee doesn't. Here's the paradox. Fire too many experts, and government becomes less efficient, not more. You lose the very people who know how things work. And there's another risk, the pendulum. Today's administration fires workers. Tomorrow's administration fires different workers. Soon, no one has job security, and government becomes a revolving door of political loyalty tests. But here's what should concern every American, regardless of political party. When the next crisis hits, and it will, whether it's a pandemic, a financial crash, a natural disaster, a cyber attack, do you want the person handling